So I'm going to build a new floppy cable for my Apple IIe disk drive. This is the original, so it plugs into the Apple II floppy interface card. On the other side, I don't have the original Apple disk drive. I have one of these DISTAR Apple II-compatible ones, which it still works. So alright, so one of the things I wanted to verify is the orientation of pin 1. So pin 1 is marked on the board right there. So we plug this in. Now, I was looking at the strain relief. It's this guy here, which causes this to fold back on itself, but I'm wondering if we're going to avoid that on this end, just because of how the drive takes that connector and it sits right against the board. So I don't think we're going to use that on this side. We may end up using it on the disk controller side though, so let's go ahead and get to making. Alright, so I've got two of my 20-pin IDC ribbon connectors. I have a length of 20-pin, 2.54-inch pitch rainbow ribbon cable, and I'm going to use this side, since it's the closest side that there's a red, as pin 1. I don't know if that's correct, or if there's a different cabling. I guess I can look that up. So okay, so I confirmed that that is the correct, at least from previous standard, to use brown as pin 1. So that's what we'll do. We'll keep to the standard. And since the floppy cable side, we're going to orient it like this. And we got my IDC ribbon cable crimpers. It's got a nice little pressure block with different cutouts depending on what kind of connector you're using. So this is for the IDC style connectors. If you had the Centronics, I think, or a 25-pin D-sub or 9-pin, whatever the case may be, I think you use that side. I don't have any Centronics to verify that, so you may just use it like that if it doesn't fit in the pressure block. So I'm going to use this side. So it has a nice slot for the key to slip into, like that. Alright, so go ahead and orient this guy like so, and we'll leave a little bit extra sticking out that we'll trim, just like that. I'll go ahead and press that on, just like that. And it looks fairly straight. So I think that side's good. Just need to cut that excess off. Alright, so let's go ahead and measure out our length here. Okay, we'll go just a little bit longer. And we're just going to use regular office scissors. These are cheap ones, so if it dulls them, I'm not too concerned about it. Just like that. Alright, now this one is going to go on the interface side, and if I remember right, let me verify that real quick. Remember right which orientation pin 1 is. Alright, so confirmed, since the key's here, and this is going to slide onto the board like this on the interface side. Pin 1 is on the keyboard edge of the keyboard. It's this direction, keyboard edge of the card. So we're going to put pin 1 in this orientation with the cable sticking out this way. So, and again, a little room. Let's stick this in here first. Stick that in there. So just as the floppy drive side rides right against the PCB, this one does as well, so we won't be using the strain relief, unfortunately. There's our new floppy cable in all its glory, and we've got brown as pin 1 there, and brown as pin 1 there. So I think we're good to go. Alright, so next up, I'm going to make a cable that we're going, it's going to be an adapter cable from Apple II interface to a Gotek, and then we'll add some modifications in order to complete that. But, and then we're going to load it up with the HCX firmware for the Apple II floppy emulation, and we'll see how well that works. Looking forward to it. Thanks for watching.